So in this session, we will understand the database used in this app. So we have here finance tracker database. So where we have these tables, the first three tables are for the expense, and these two tables are for the income. And then we have three master tables, office master and the supplier master, and there is one subscription table. So let's see which table we have used in this application. The first one is the income source master. So this income source masters contain three columns: income source ID, income type, and income source. Income type will describe the type of income, and the income source will have the further detailing of the source of that income. So here the income type is software, and income source is either it's a hospital software, lab software, or pharmacy software. Similarly, we have other types of income type and corresponding income sources. The next table we have is office master, so which contains the details of the office. So it contains office ID and the office name. Then we have income table. So this table contains the income. Then we are using the three views in this app. So let's see one by one. The first view is income view. So it contains the income details like income ID, office ID, which is the foreign key from the office master, income source ID, which is a foreign key from the income source table. Then we have amount, income receiving date, particulars, and income number. Income mode contains the draft, check, or cash. Then we have the invoice number, which will store the invoice. Here's the income source, which is the join from the income source master, and the income type, which is also the join from type of income. Then we have the office name. So if you see the design here, so here I have joined income table with the income source master and the office master. The next view which we are using here is income amount by income type. So it contains two columns, the type of income and the total amount. Another view which I have used is expense amount by expense type, which contains expense type and the total amount. So these two view I have used to display the graph which is there on the app. The last table which I have used in this is EM underscore subscription, which is used to store the email subscription the person who has opted for. It contains two columns, email ID and the email address. So this is all about a database and the tables which is used in this application. Thank you. In this session, we will cover the income part. So before that, let me connect with the database. So for to go to data, click on add data, connectors, SQL server. So I'll choose all the tables and views, click on connect. So if you have not gone through my database section, so just go through that. So how these table are interrelated, and then try to connect it. Okay. Now data source has been successfully connected. So let me add one section over here for income. This data card 3, I'll rename it to TC underscore income. So as you can see, this income section contains three parts. One is the income header, so where the income tax is written. Second one is the gallery header, so where all the columns have been listed. And the third section is the gallery items. Okay. So first we will add one vertical container, so that will contain all these sections. So let me add over here, insert vertical container. Okay. Set its x to 0, y axis to 0. Set its width and height to parent dot width and parent dot height, and height to parent dot height. And for this DC income, set its width to parent dot width instead of keeping it hardcode, and also set its height to parent dot height. Okay. So now we got this section for income. Now for this container, remove the drop shadow and change the border radius to 0. So now let's divide this vertical container into three sections. First one is for income header, second one is for gallery header, and the third one is for gallery. So this one I'll rename it to income container. So select this container, click on insert, choose one horizontal container. So this one is for income top header. Okay. Copy this and select this parent one, paste it, and do it one more time. Okay. So rename this to gallery header. So we will place all the columns, and this one is for gallery data. So for income top header, we don't want a flexible height, so turn it off, and we want it should be, sorry, this one is fine. So the height should be 50 will be sufficient. Okay, because we need to just display the income. So under this, add one label, insert one text label, rename this to income, change this to lato, size is 13, make it bold, keep it center lined, set its flexible width is on. Now it's in the center. So I want this income top header should be dark color. So for that, I'll fill it with our dark color, app color dot dark color, and this income text should be white. So select label and change this color to white. All right, so this one completes the income section. So here you can see okay, so below to that we need to provide the gallery header and the gallery data. So let first add the gallery within the gallery data section. Click on insert gallery. I'll choose blank vertical gallery. I'll connect this gallery with the income view. So this gallery has been added at wrong place. Just cut it from here and place it in the gallery data section. Okay, so now we got the gallery here. So within gallery, in the insert pane, add one container so that we can equally distribute all the columns in the gallery. So here add one horizontal container. Now we need to make this a container equivalent to the template size. So choose this width of this container as template width so that we can access parent dot template width. Okay, and height should be parent dot template height. Okay, but now we need to fix the template height first. So go to gallery and here see the template size, make it 40. Okay, so now what we have to do is we need to add the labels so that we can display all the gallery data over here. So I'll add 5 labels over here. Select this container, click on insert, choose text label. So let's format this label before I copy this. Okay, so here I change this to lato, set its size to 10, keep it normal. So left it's already there, so I don't need any left padding. Remove it. So let's choose the flexible width. Okay, and we'll set the minimum width to 70. Okay, similarly let's copy paste them, 2, 3, 4, and one more 5. Okay, so this one let's change this item property. So this one, this item dot office name. Okay, for this one, for label, this item dot income source. For this we will add amount, this item dot amount. Okay, this one we will choose the date, this item dot transaction date. The last one we will choose for invoice number, this item dot invoice number, sorry, invoice number. Okay, so this we have populated this gallery now. So for this we don't need this top shadow, keep it none, and remove the border radius to 0. All right, so we have successfully populated the gallery. Now let's populate the gallery header. So for gallery header, add one label. So I'll copy this label from here and paste it. Okay, so here this item is not available, so I'll put as office. So this gallery header I don't need flexible height, so I'll turn it off and make height as 50. All right, this one is fine. Okay, so for this label I'll make it bold and change this color. I'll change this color to app color dot medium color. So now I have to repeat this so that we can have header for each column. This one is gallery header. So I'll copy this and paste it over here. I need one more. Okay, so this one is now 5. So here this one is office. This one I'll change to income source. This one is now date. Sorry, this one is amount. This one is date, and this one is invoice number. Apart from that, let me add one more label for action. Now for the action, we need to add two icons, one for edit and one for delete. For that, we need to add the container. Okay, so this time I'll add a non-responsive container. So for that, select the gallery, and in this section, select this row and click insert containers, and within this container, insert icon. I'll choose add icon and also add one more icon over here. This should be within this container. Okay, so now this icon we need to add proper icon for this. So for first one, change this to edit icon. Second one, I'll make it delete. So search for cache, and for this one, search for edit icon. Okay, so this is we have created the income grid. In the next section, we will complete this income part. Thank you. So I selected the gallery. So in gallery, you can see there is a blank space over here. So that is due to the minimum height. So that we don't want, just remove to 0. And also there is a minimum width. Also make it 0. Okay. And we need to just select the container. We don't need drop shadow, make it none. Reduce border radius to 0. So let's add left padding to 5. So remove the minimum width. This container. Okay. Drop shadow to none. Now select the icon. Let's make it 40, and width and height 20 and 15 should be sufficient. Okay, and for that we need to change our theme color. Set app colors dot, we'll use the medium color. Okay, and similarly we'll update the second icon. Let's make width to 20, height 15, and make the exposition, let's make it 40, and change the exposition of this one to 10 so that they don't overlap each other. All right, so for this icon, let's change the color. App colors dot medium color. Now here let's format this date so that this time should not appear over here. Okay, so for that, I select the date, I format it text, and then here I'll provide dd, sorry, let me make it dd yy. So now we got only the date. Remove the time, remove the exposition to 0. So now these both are aligned, and also remove the y axis to 0. So now they are properly aligned. So this one, this container, so this gallery data, just remove the border radius and set drop shadow to none. So this these icons are not aligned with this text. So let's add some y position to them, make it 8. Okay, and similarly for this icon. Okay, so now they are aligned. All right, so this one is the income gallery we have created. So let's try to run it. So this one looks fine, but there is some padding is required at left hand side. So let me add some padding over here at 5 pixel. Okay, and similarly in the gallery header I'll add 5 pixel. Okay, so now they are fine. Okay, so let's see how this behaves in the responsive. So let's change to tablet. So this one looks fine. Okay, so let's see the mobile view. So we need to turn the orientation, scroll down. So you can see we need to hide some of the columns which is not required, as we have very less space in the mobile view. Okay, so we will hide some of the columns. So we will keep office, income source, amount, and action for a mobile view. Okay, so we will hide date and invoice number. So let's put one condition over here. So for this date section, so I'll go to this visible property. Instead of true, I'll check if finance tracker dot size is less than equal to screen size dot small, then it should be visible false, else it should visible true. Okay, so I'll copy this condition. Similarly, I'll do it for invoice number. and go to visible property and paste it over here. Likewise, you would also do this for this data. So here go to its visible property, put the same condition similarly for this one. Okay, so now let's try to run it. So now in mobile device, so we will hide two columns which was not much necessary. So right now it's looking perfectly fine. If you go with the tablet, this also looks perfectly fine. Alright, so let's add one more icon over here in the income, so that we will use to create a dialog, so that will allow us to add new income, and these two icons, edit and delete icon. Okay, so in the income section, this one is the income container, so add one icon. So instead of here, so here we have added the label. So just beside label we want here, it should be one icon. Okay, so in the income top header, I'll insert one icon. Alright, so let me format this. Go to the properties, and here I'll set its height to 30 and make its width to 50, and let me change its color to white so that it's more visible. Okay, so this one is, let me add one right padding 20 as well as one left siding 10. Okay, so now it's perfectly aligned. So this icon we will use to create income, and these two icons, one is for adding income, editing income, and another one is for deleting the income. So let me publish that. This one is fine. All right, if we check with mobile device, this one also looks fine. All right, so this is all about this income section. In the next section, we will add one dialog, so which will allow us to add income and update the income. Thank you.